This is Mosaik live from the Freak Sanctum, and I am back, my fellow freaks. It has been so long since I've been on camera. I have been bugging out. But you know what? I am back. I'm borrowing some equipment because my equipment sucks, and I am here to deliver videos as much as I can, as soon as I can. So definitely look out. I got a bunch of videos planned. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about the Kim Possible live-action movie that premiered on Disney Channel just about a week or two ago. I did not personally get the chance to watch it at premiere, but I did watch it. I have seen it. I have written down everything, and I am ready to talk about it. Let's jump in. The first thing you gotta realize about this movie is the plot is predictable, stupid, and ridiculous. Like, it's just... it's exactly what you'd expect from a Disney Channel original movie version of Kim Possible. Only with, 50 tons of cheese just, thrown on there. Which, the original show was cheesy, but it was a product of its time. It was a product of the 2000s. But this adds, new age cheese, which I'm just I don't know. The acting actually could be surprisingly good. It could also be really bad. Just some of the worst in any DCOM I've seen, and I've seen quite a lot of them. As far as the characters go, they are a mixed bag. Some of them are spot on. Shigo, from the attitude to the costume to the powers, she's pitch perfect. She is absolutely amazing. Props to Taylor Ortega for pulling off this amazing performance. Also, the girl who played Bonnie, oh my god, if she wasn't literally Bonnie in live action. Maybe not the hair, but everything about her screams Bonnie. Ron, also in this movie, is not a terrible live action version of him. His voice can get kind of annoying, but he is Ron, right down to how he supports Kim wholeheartedly, and how freaking awkward he is. But the comedy with him does fall flat quite a lot. Speaking of Ron, Rufus is in this movie. He doesn't show up at the very beginning. They actually kind of introduce him into the thing. They kind of change up Rufus's origins, which is weird, but it's not actually that bad when you think about it. It's just different. Not bad, just different. Also, Patton Oswalt as Professor Dementor. Oh my god, that was perfect casting. Seriously. It was scary. Kim in this movie actually is a lot different from her counterpart. In the original show, as much as I love it, Kim was pretty much the perfect teenager. Whereas in this movie, Kim actually has character. She is overtly organized, overtly prepared for everything. And when things don't go her way, she kind of just falls apart. When things don't go according to her plan, she doesn't really know what to do. And that was interesting. It was actually something new to the character that made it seem a bit more natural. Something else they changed about her character is the whole cheerleader thing. Instead of a cheerleader, she tries to become a soccer player in this movie, which is pretty freaking crazy. I think that's really interesting. I'm actually kind of happy that they did that because it shows that they are actually willing to take risks, make a few changes with the source material, make it a new take on Kim Possible. And I'm actually glad about that. I'm glad that somebody is willing to take those risks to make something new. Also, Draken in this movie. Another risk that they took with him sort of being trying to be hip with the cool kids and stuff like that. And there was a little bit of that in the series, but they really play that up in this movie. And I'm be honest, a lot of times, pretty much all the time, it does not work. At all. But at least they're trying something. They're trying something different. And I can appreciate that. And then there were the characters that just got straight up butchered, like Barkin. Barkin was... What happened to you, man? You gave him a cat and made him, super fat, which is, the entire opposite of Barkin. Barkin is, he is the personification of the Mad Dog, of the freaking mascot of the school. He is that. And they just took him and turned him into, I don't even know. Also, the Tweebs, they're not nearly destructive enough. In the show, the Tweebs basically built something every episode that would either destroy something or explode itself, or both. In this, they fly a drone around. A drone, and it crashes. And the dad, like, he's not, like, he's just like, oh my god, I don't even know what happened to Dad Possible. He's just kind of like, Jim, Tim, are you even angry, bro? As far as the new characters, they're passable enough, you know, they service the story fine. I just, you know, I don't know, like, Athena was okay, I guess. You know, she was acted well, I'll say that. She was acted very well. You know, possibly the best performance in the whole movie behind Shigo. Now, the best thing I can really say about this movie is that the visuals are surprisingly really good in a way. Like, when I say that, I mean, like, they really wanted to be faithful as possible to the show. To the point where the like, establishing shots they show of the Possible House, of Middleton High, of Bueno Nacho, clearly, they are, like, Photoshop images. They are surprisingly accurate, photorealistic recreations of the possible residents of Middleton High, right down to the stupid sign that they have with those stupid puns that are never funny, but they kinda are. It is amazing how good they look and how accurate they tried to be, how, like, faithful they tried to be to the show. It's great. And not only that, like, the costumes look pitch perfect. Shigo's costume, Kim's mission outfit, which they changed up a little bit, but you did get to see the original one. You even get to see her outfit from season 4. It's crazy. The fan service is on point in this movie. And yet, for some reason, it's also kind of lacking. Like, certain things never get shown or said. Like, Kim's old communicator. You get to see an upgraded version, but you never see the original one. The words, she can do anything, are never said. The words, you think you're all that, but you're not, are never said. You don't even get to see Kim Possible's website. Like, all these cool things that they could have, like, shown to call back, and they never do. It's kind of weird considering how faithful they really tried to be in this movie. Christy Carlson Romano makes an appearance in this movie. And it's actually a callback to the show. I have asked friends of mine, and they are avoiding this movie like the plague. Like, they all think this movie is going to be absolutely awful. And surprisingly, it's not. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But it is actually worth your time. And I think that's incredible. Like, the people who made this movie cared. They cared about it. That is the best thing you could ask for an adaptation. That they care about the source material. And these guys do. I have ranted long enough. I have an update for you guys. Watching this DCOM reminded me of an old project that I wanted to do years ago. Back when they were doing their countdown to the 100th DCOM. Now that this Kim Possible thing has come out, I think it is the perfect time to bring that back. So, in honor of this new video, I will be working on a recreation of that video, updated of course. So you guys make sure to look out for my top 10 DCOMs video coming soon. Like this video if you enjoyed it, comment, subscribe, ring that bell so you get all the notifications. Share this video with your friends, help the channel grow. As always, this is the Freak Sanctum, and this is Mosaik signing off.